Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CSTV. I'm your host, Kathleen Egaltoto, Madam CS, and this is The Striker. Stay tuned and have it raw and real. The Striker today, actually, we are going to look at Moses Kuria and his recent tweets actually on X. I've been following Moses Kuria, and I've realized that his recent tweets actually are communicating something, is kind of, lecturing the government, is kind of telling the government nothing is working. So I want us to read a couple of his tweets here, and then we analyze them. So the first tweet is on the 21st of December, where he says, wacha niongee initoke, industrial parks dead, special economic zones dead, export processing zones dead, manufacturing down to 6% of the GDP, foreign direct investments lower in 20 years. Exports as 0% of GDP, 10% down from 28%. After trying The Big Shoes by Rebecca Miano and Salim Mvulia, I hope Governor Lee Kinyanchui will make a difference. So that is the first tweet that he did actually on the 21st of December. And then another one, he did it, another one he did 5 days ago. There are 4 things we cannot play around with as Kenyans. Elections, number 1, elections after 5 years. Number 2, peaceful and orderly transition from one administration to the other. Number 3, census every 10 years. Number 4, boundaries review every 10 years. The rest we can disagree, but the above are sacrosanct. 2025 is the year of boundaries review. Na sio tafadhali. So, that is the second tweet. The third tweet actually was done like 1 day ago. On Sabasaba Day 1990, I was a prospective University of Nairobi student, but as a young activist who could rise to be SONU 1992 treasurer, I was trusted by Akina Charamogi, Wangari Maathai, Ngegi Muigai, James Orengo, etc. to coordinate Kiambu and the Murang'a Mandamanos. I'm sure the entire team of my seniors then do not approve the abductions of today, And then the last tweet he did 2 days ago, where he has the portrait of Baba, as you can see. And he says this, it is another, then it's another, in another 50 days, the course of Kenya's politics will change for good. Win all rules. Then the final one, he did 2 days ago. We all need to fight illicit water and illicit milk. Why discriminate against one beverage? So those are the tweets of Moses Kuria. Remember, Moses Kuria is in the UDA government. Is actually, I think, one of the economic advisors of the president. But in the recent past, his tweets actually kind of is dropping a bombshell on the government, is kind of telling them everything is not okay. So today I want us to actually look at these tweets and ask ourselves, why is Moses Kuria tweeting like this? What is he trying to communicate? However, before we dive in, if you are new to this channel, welcome home, karibu nyumbani. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our videos. Turn on the notification bell so that the next time we're uploading a video, YouTube will automatically notify you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your continued support. Remember to like, share, and comment on our videos. Tell us on the next team actually that you want us to analyze. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to dive in. Moses Kuria is one of the diehards of this government, actually, the Kenya Kwanza government. And we have seen Moses Kuria, always communicating something or saying some things, and then they come to happen later. Like, is that one person who says things fearlessly without actually fearing maybe would be dispelled or somebody would do anything on him? Like, literally, is that politician who like strategically is normally within the system, so that the system can use him either to disseminate information, or he can himself decide to tell the people what's happening. Now, if we look at the first tweet, Moses Kuria is not talking about the special economic zones dead, I don't know, export, whatever dead. Like literally he's talking about an economy that is not doing well. Moses Kuria has been the CS trade. Moses Kuria is right now in the public service, I think. And you know, is an economist. So he understands what he's saying. So number one, you are Kenya. From where I stand, actually, I feel Moses Kuria is trying to tell Kenyans that the economy has not been doing well. These other ulaba laws that we are, the GDP has gone up. I don't know. Of course, we have seen the ceiling strengthening, and I'm not an economist actually to tell whether a ceiling can be manipulated to be strengthened. I don't know. But the thing is, Moses Kuria is trying to tell us all these ulaba laws we hear that actually the economy is doing well. We have the GDP has gone up. I don't know, the export has gone up. It is just PR. The truth of the matter is, he tried and he was defeated. Miano tried, was defeated. Salim Mvula tried, was defeated. And he hopes that maybe the recent appointee, that is his Lee Kinyanchui, the former governor Nakuru, can be able actually to reparate the economy. So number one, the economy is doing bad, and I don't think that actually Moses Kuria is lying about that. And number two, it has to do with the IEBC. You know, Moses Kuria started the next tweet by telling us there are some things that we must have, like we cannot debate about them. And he speaks about the first thing is 5 years. After every 5 years, we must do elections. Why is Moses Kuria reminding Kenyans that after every 5 years, they must do elections? Remember sometimes back, there's a senator from Nandi who had brought a motion that actually we should increase the presidential term limit. Perhaps that thing wants to come back. Or perhaps because there's rumors, again, Moses Kuria spoke about BBI coming back. Maybe because BBI is coming back, it is likely that we are not likely to hold those elections in 2027. So Moses Kuria is like, no, liwe liwalo kwanza wacha tuwakumbushe we must hold elections in 2027. But he speaks about the few of boundaries, all those things. Truth be told, the fact that IEBC has not been formed is a very, very big problem that actually the country is facing. And Moses Kuria is so much aware why the IEBC has not been formed. And maybe knows that somebody actually wants to extend the term in office. You know, some people want to stay in office for long. And because of that, that's why he has come out to say that we can disagree on anything else. But there are some things that are very sacred. The boundaries must be reviewed. And when Moses Kuria is saying the boundaries must be reviewed, is telling Ruto, appoint IEBC. We need a functional IEBC. You know, that's literally what Moses Kuria is telling Ruto. And you know, that one tells Ruto that actually Moses Kuria is not with you. Moses Kuria wants you to do the right thing. Appoint the IEBC. We must hold elections in 2027 and we must have a functional IEBC. Next year, we must review the boundaries. So stop living the country in a constitutional limbo and the crisis. Focus. So that's another thing. Another thing, Moses Kuria has spoken about his days when he was a young activist in the 1990s. And he says that his seniors by then should not be supporting. He doesn't think that his seniors by then could have supported the current abductions. Now, what's Moses Kuria telling us? It's like, you know, the likes of Sharamogi, the likes of Orengo, they are very quiet actually, and the people are being abducted. They have not spoken. So Moses Kuria is like, you people those days, you could have not accepted this. Now you are in the government, you are not talking. So literally, actually, Moses Kuria is also telling Ruto, you are killing a pullet, you are killing a fly with a pullet. You understand? You know, sometimes when you want to kill a cockroach, you don't need to get a very big rock. You getting mbao mzima, you want to kill that thing. You understand? So literally, actually, Moses Kuria is calling out the government on abductions. Is calling out the government on the fact that they have not constituted the IEBC. Is calling on the government on the fact that the economy is not doing well. And finally, Moses Kuria has put the portrait of Baba and said that in the next 50 days, Kenya's political landscape will change. Of course, it will change in this way. If Baba wins, he gives Ruto, we'll have a Thanksgiving prayer day at Uhuru Park and in Kisumu, and the Ruto's riders supporters will be closed over to Ruto's camp if Baba wins. But if Baba does not win, then there is a very serious opposition that's going to be in this country, because Baba will come back and he will want maybe to run for president in 2027. So Moses Kuria is saying actually, whether this man wins in AU or he doesn't win in AU, the outcome of that particular AUC chairmanship is going to define the politics of this country. They're going to be changed, and that change can be positive or negative. So honestly, Moses Kuria alluded of going back to Jubilee. And the way he's lecturing the government, he doesn't fear going back to Jubilee. He doesn't care. Literally, he's telling the government everything you are doing is wrong. And he doesn't care whether they will take him, they will expel him. He can comfortably go back, join the hands with the Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. In any case, actually, I saw him congratulate Lee Kinyanjui, William Kafogo, Mwangi Wairia, and Mtai Kawe. So from where I stand, actually, Moses Kuria has communicated the economy is not doing well. We need to reconstitute IEBC. Some people are actually talking around that question, and that's why I think Moses Kuria has spoken about it. The abductions in the country need to stop, and is calling upon those people who pretend to be human rights activists. The ODM that has joined the government, now it is very quiet. I think Moses Kuria is sarcastically asking them, why are you quiet? You understand? And it's also trying to prepare Kenyans that actually the outcome of African Union Commission chairmanship is going to determine the political direction of this country. What are your opinions? Why do you think Moses Kuria is, has been texting funny radical messages in the recent past? Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Kindly like, share, and comment on this video. If you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe. And I really appreciate your support. A shout out to Bonnie for your membership and contributions. We really appreciate. And if you want actually to support us, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section below. Ciao, ciao.